there is no death, and there is no birth. There is only change of form, because life is eternal. In this perfect, magical world where we are born into it and there are trees with delicious fruits waiting for us and bodies that can process them and trees to build shelter, and everything is here for us when we get here. We must also trust that the universe doesn't make mistakes, and that the process of birth and death are nothing to fear. They are not accidents. They are equally beautiful processes of transformation. We will never be born and we will never die because the universe was never born and will never die. There is only change. Like the shape of the ocean will change constantly, but it doesn't disappear. Even the water that evaporates, it goes somewhere, it becomes rain. Everything is simply change. And every beginning and ending are simply illusions. Before every beginning, there was something before that. And after every ending, life still went on. The more we understand on a deep level this impermanence, this temporary nature of all things, the more peace and joy we can bring to every situation, no matter how bad or how difficult. We can still have goals and work to achieve things, but we're not attached to the outcome. We're not fixated on the end result. We are fully in the present moment, and all of our attention is on the task at hand so that we can perform better, so that we can do what needs to get done now to create a brighter future ahead. Mental health is about how we process our experience, but spirituality is the quality of that experience itself. With mental health, we can function and get through the day, but with spirituality comes love and joy. It is how we see the world, and by seeing the world as beautiful and magical and special and sacred and precious, our mental health can even improve. Because spirituality is going to the very root of our experience. It is consciousness taking a look at itself, turning inwards and connecting with the non-material life force energy inside of us. When we do this, we realize how insignificant our stressful meeting at work was, or that mean thing that driver yelled at us on the road. And we can become deeply familiar with this calm, changeless, eternal light within us. This higher consciousness, this higher awareness that goes beyond the physical world as it peers through the spiritual. It is in this stillness where we find peace, where we find strength, this deep, calm, quiet ocean, miles deep, just beneath the crashing, violent waves on the surface. It is in this state, with no thoughts, and just pure focus on the present moment, and tapped into that eternal light within, that time stops, and that we can experience eternity in an instant. As we get out of our heads and we tap into this deepest understanding and wisdom that is disguised as intuition in our bodies. As we experience this void, this deep peace, in deep meditation or in moments of pure awareness and presence, nothing exists except this peaceful spaciousness. And as is in empty space, if we were floating in deep space and there was nothing else around as far as you could see, you wouldn't know if you were upside down or sideways, and you wouldn't be able to comprehend the passage of time, because time is measured by the earth rotating and revolving around the sun. We can only have time and an understanding of our place through its relation to something else. And so in our normal thinking mind, as thoughts chatter on constantly, we have a sense of time passing because we can measure it by our thinking. But in pure stillness, there is no time, there is no space, because you are the eternal and infinite.